Belinda from Chateau Marais, except I'm not at Chateau Marais. And this is my friend Sabina.
Hello.
And this is Misty, and this is
Muppet.
So you might wonder what we're doing here. So first of all, what I should say is we haven't seen you for a while. We've taken a bit of a winter break, but it's spring now and we're back again. And we're back here today with a very special reason to talk to you all, actually, which I hope you'll indulge us for a short amount of your time. So Sabina and I are sitting next to one another today, not just because we are friends and we love their beautiful home, but for a very special reason, a very special cause. And Sabina, I'm going to ask you to tell everyone about that.
Oh, thank you. Yes, so I, like everyone else, have been waking up to the disastrous news about the Ukraine, about watching all of the poor people suffering with what's going on and trying to escape. And every day I thought I would like to be able to do something about this. I wish that there was something I could do. And in the end, I thought, I'm just going to do something. So I phoned my good friend Belinda and said, would you like to do something in conjunction to raise some funds for helping people in this disastrous situation? And of course she agreed, and it's been a bit of a roller coaster ride since then.
When was that? About 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. And
so we've organised a big, it's now turning into a huge fundraising event, which is actually in a week's time. It's actually on the Sunday the 27th of March. And we have high hopes of raising some much needed money. And Sabina, I would like you to tell everyone which charities we're going to support.
Yeah, so we've decided on 3 charities. We're going to support the World Central Kitchen. Four Paws, which is a charity, so World Central Kitchen, first of all, is a charity that makes food for people sets up very quickly kitchens to feed people in crisis situations. They've done it all over the world and are currently doing it in the Ukraine. The next charity that we're going to donate to are Four Paws. They are getting all the pets that have been abandoned, they're picking them up and bringing them to safety, along with animals from zoos and various other animals being looked after. And then Save the Children, which is just, as you know, a large charity that does a lot of work and are getting children out of the war-torn areas of the Ukraine.
So a little bit more about what we're actually going to be doing on the day. So we're cooking a lot, aren't we? There's a huge amount of, actually some's already happened and it's in the freezer. So everyone will be eating. I think we're going to have 50 or 60 people here physically at Sabina and Andrew's lovely home, which is quite near to us, about 10 minutes away from our home. And everyone will be eating lots, there'll be some fizz, there'll be wine, we've got live music, and this is where you come in, everybody. We are going to have a fabulous Promises auction. How many lots have we got?
We've got 27 lots, various things.
And some of them, I think, will be of international interest.
I would think so.
So again, that's why we're talking to you, because we are going to live stream. So not just the auction. I'm looking at Lee now, who's behind the camera.
I'm behind the camera.
And he's going to talk.
One of the things...
Come in front of the camera,
Right,
Lee,
I'll
because people do love
side.
to see you as well.
Okay.
Come
Right.
between. There we go.
There we go.
So the actual day of the auction's going to be held here in Forges in France, is that
Forges in
correct?
France, yeah.
Forges in France, which is 15 minutes down the road from Chateau Marais. And as Belinda's already said, there's about 50 to 60 people here. As Sabina said, there's lots of Promises auctions, and we're hoping to raise the maximum we can to give to the 3 charities. What I would want to stress is every single penny that's donated will go to the charities.
Yeah.
None of us are taking any money out of this whatsoever. For food, for wine, the musicians are giving their time free. Everyone's working free so that the poor people in Ukraine get the maximum benefit out of this.
So here's a couple of things, for example, that are in the auction. This is a super folk art style painting by a lovely lady called Sheila Roper. Actually, I've got my eyes on this one, everyone, but maybe you can outbid me. So we've got we've got paintings, we've got weekends away, we've got dinners at Chateau that some of you might know, and loads more.
Yeah,
27?
ceramics, glasswork, services, all
So
sorts.
Lee, could you perhaps show people what we've got? Or do you want me to...
So here on the wall we've got all of the Promises auctions, or some of the Promises auctions that are going to be sold, and they range from dinners for 6, massages, holidays in Morocco, translation services, fishing around the lakes here at Forges, a portrait of someone's house kindly donated by Sheila Roper, meals, curries.
Look, dinner for 6 at Chateau Marais.
Yes, there's curries. There's a lady, Jill Arnold, who's donated a lovely curry for 2 takeaway, which is fantastic. Lift to the airport and back. So it's some really nice things. There's a fantastic framed photo by quite a well-known photographer, John Nash, who has donated this along with other things. There's just loads going on. So we also have this wonderful painting of the Benets, which is a river locally, donated kindly by Sally Annette. So thank you, Sally.
But Sally painted it.
Sally actually
She didn't just
painted
donate it.
Yeah, she didn't just donate it. She's an artist actively working in Le Trémois, which is a local village. So the auction, how the auction is going to work. So we're going to go live, aren't we?
Yep, we'll have all the people standing down here, and we'll do the live auction at the same time as there will also be.
Yep. Cast onto Facebook. Sabina's going to be one of the auctioneers.
And
I'm
you?
going to help her.
Yeah.
Andrew's Sabina's husband. He's going to be working and looking on the internet to see if there's any internet bids coming in and keep us appraised of what the roll in total might be. We're hoping it's going to be large. So dig deep in your wallets, get your money out. There's a Just Giving page as well, which is going to come up on the screen in a minute. So we'd really like to make this a fantastic success, and we hope you'll support us in our aims.
So thanks everyone for listening to us. As always, we really appreciate your support, and particularly at this time. I just actually want to finish with a little footnote that I have a very deeply personal reason for wanting to support the crisis in Ukraine, because in fact my grandmother, I have a grandmother who was Ukrainian and my grandfather was Polish. So my father was Polish, but he was born in 1914 in what is now the very southwest of Ukraine, which was the southeast of Poland, and I do have family members living there. I have a very long story about my father, which I won't tell you now, but please give generously, because this is so very important, well, to all of us, but very personal to me. Oh, are we giving a time to the auction? When's the auction?
When is
the auction?
So
That's a good point.
That is a good point.
It's Sunday,
The 27th of March.
But I think the auction itself will start after the food, so I thought we had it at about 2:33, didn't we?
So
Between
tune in to
2:33.
Facebook around about 2:30, 3 o'clock next Sunday,
Yeah.
and hopefully we'll be live and you'll
We
see
can put
us.
a message up on the YouTube channel to tell
We
you
will
exactly
put a
which
message up.
time. So we will do that, and we hope to see you then.
And in the
Goodbye
words of the
from-
great Harry Enfield,
He always has the last word.
get your wallet out, let's make loads of money.
Goodbye from Forges in France. Goodbye from Chateau Marais. Sabina, Lee, and Belinda.
Bye.